Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor outside the hard-fought Caradon Castle, which we've only just brought into our kind of midst, and we're going to head for Gundar's Lodge, but we don't have many troops around with us to make this happen. Lord Agathon has had enough, he's off to Janos. Whether we have enough to actually take on Gundar's Lodge, we'll have to see depending on how many troops there. I need a few more lords with us, really. 390 inside Gundar's Lodge. I don't have many troops here. At least what Dirin does, as does your Lord Eustace and Lord Kairos. We might be able to make this work. But I just need to deal with Montoir Khan here. And now come back in. That's another siege tower. We don't have the troops to hang around for a siege tower battle, so we'll go for Sanj Safid instead. Oh! Hello, Montour Khan. Someone's staying private. 29 versus 98. We have to leave some troops behind. I got too far away from the rest of my troops. They're okay. My troops, well, certainly. The lords have decided they need to have a bit of time off, and I agree. I'm battered and broken after that fight at Caradon. So we're going to head back to Laria and White Stag to pick up some additional troops. Marleons is under siege by Eyegrim the Devourer. Excellent. Who actually owns Marleon? To be honest, I can't remember who I've given it to. Lord Alistair, he'll recover. Although it might make a weak target for any Deshar lords. Speaking of Deshar lords, we'll have to get away from these guys. At least to a certain extent. Definitely feels like we're going to be struggling a little bit against the Deshar in general. But let's see if we can... I wouldn't mind pushing for peace now with them, and then we go and wipe out the Kingdom of Ravenstone off the field and go from there. It may not be successful, but I think we've got to try and do something here to change our fortunes, because at the moment we're struggling a bit. 4 instant Highlanders, I will take them, that's fine. Unfortunately, we've missed any chance of getting to another Nodal tournament. Oh, Lord Rain, I hope you can get inside Sarleon quickly. Sarleon has 930 troops inside. That is pretty damn impressive. Okay, I think he's okay there. I need to retreat to Laria. I need some more troops. Even if they're just recruits, I need something. Marleon, I presume, is still under siege against Eyegrim the Devourer. Yeah, Marleon's has been sacked, but it hasn't been lost, which is the main thing. I don't need mercenaries from you, really. Just pop in here to the marketplace. If there's any more cheap food, we'll take it. And I want to manage the garrison. We definitely need some more troops. So who can we take from here? Unfortunately, there's not a huge amount of troops inside Laria anyway. But let me speak to the relevant people. First of all, recruit me some more troops, please. Sarah the Fox, I'd like you to try and make peace with the Deshar. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want to... I was hoping I could get there... the Fitzvane to actually vassalize under me, but it doesn't seem that's a possibility. I don't know why they haven't yet surrendered. That's fine. In White Stag, we can probably afford to take a few more troops out of here. And we can also ask them to recruit a few more. That's probably okay. Refugee problem, that's fine. Recruit me some more men. Give me another baggage train. We do also need to have a look at Cez as well. We'll take what we can from here. Take the Wyvern Wardens, the Knights of the Wyvern. We'll take the Mentine troops as well. We did the light bowman. Pendor footman. We'll take the silent longbowmen as well, they're pretty good. Do we have any Nordal recruits? Let's have a look. Or not Nordal recruits, sorry, any noble recruits. I can take 20 of them. We could get some more Noldor, but I think they would eventually die, and I'm not sure that's really in our interest, to be honest. I'll move our Wyvern troops up. As best I can, anyway. The silent longbowmen are decent, they can move up slightly as well. Heavy soldats. Imperial Lancers are not spectacular, they're not my favourite Barclay troop, but they'll do the job. I much prefer to have more arquebusiers, to be honest. Heavy crossbow. Okay. Well, that's somewhat fixed our recruitment problem. We can probably pick up a little bit more at Laria in general. We do have a few lords that are probably prisoner at the moment. So I'll take the Rangers of Clarion Call, they're very good. And who else can we take? We'll take some Halberdiers. And then we'll just take some Pendor recruits to bulk us out. As well as Pendor Militia, that should be fine. Rangers of Clarion Call, I'll move up. Actually, we'll take some Larian Sentinels, that's fine. And we'll leave ourselves a little bit of space here, in case we want to put anything else inside. And a normal bowman, they can stay down the bottom. I would like them to stay alive if entirely possible. However, armoured longbowmen can move up. And that should be fine. Let's see if I can recall the banners. See if at least some of our lords have recovered their strength there. And we're going to push down to Tordar Fortress. Down. We're going to try to take the fight to the Dashar. Leofrich has been defeated. Excellent. Antonius is with us. Agathon's with us. No, he's still with us. Good. Large Armenius says. That's probably just a heroic personality. Oh, the Wyvern War Party's with us. That's good. They don't tend to stay around very long, though. Lethal Durin is here. I guess we can try Tordar Fortress with just what we've got. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Ah, I see the Inquisition are fighting. That's not a problem. Tordar Fortress isn't that... Why is everything a siege tower? Let's try it. We'll try down here and see how this goes. Siege towers are just annoying, they just take time. Okay, Fitzvane are no more, that's interesting. Okay, Marleon's been besieged, that is more problematic because I know for a fact that it's just been sacked by Eyegrim the Devourer. That could be a real problem, and Alistair's also been defeated, so he's not going to be there. Stop attacking the robbers, I need you over here at Marleon. How big is the army here? He's not going to negotiate, fine. How strong is Marleon? Ah, Eyegrim the Devourer is actually here. He's actually, in some ways, helping us. But how strong is Marleon? Because it can't be that strong. No, and people are going inside now. Damn. Well, we've lost Marleon, that's for sure. I don't think I can protect that, unfortunately. With Eyegrim the Devourer outside, that's a real problem. Unless, yeah. That's not going to tilt. And it's going to be a real problem to retake that, because Eyegrim's around there. So we're going to have to push, let's maybe push on Singal. But again, we don't have many lords with us. We'll have to retake Marleon at a later date. don't know where the rest of my lords are, but we need to make... Okay, Singal is 639. I think we're going to have to just try it. We've got a decent sized force here with us. I just wish we had more lords in general. I'm just going to abandon the siege temporarily because I want to upgrade what troops I can here. So they're actually, you know, ready for combat to some extent. Especially our archers who are important for us. There we go. And we will give this to Alistair should we succeed. I can see the Dashar massing, we're going to have to be quick here. Just 1 more hour. There we go. Let's lead the assault in Singal. Haven't besieged this place in a while. Okay, let's go. We will need to get our archers inside somewhere, but this is a double-tiered castle, unfortunately. I wonder if our archers would actually be best waiting up here to... They might be better up here shooting. But they would certainly get a better shot from over there. My problem is, if I do that, I think they're going to be shot incredibly quickly. Up there. So I think up here we might actually stand a slightly better chance at shooting them. At least for the time being. 639 in here. We've lost Marleon. Hopefully we can take Singal. If we can knock out their heartland, that might be best. Unfortunately, Marleon was sacked by Eyegrim, and unfortunately I don't think Alistair would have got enough troops in there in time. There was nothing we could personally do to actually ensure its survivability, short of being inside it ourselves. We probably could have expected a retaliation at Marleon, so I probably could have got my troops there sooner. But I'd rather keep pushing in their territory and then go from there, really. I think that's a better way to operate. We'll let our archers charge now. I'd like them to get into the next tier of castle, because I think they'll shoot better there. I just don't really want to be the first on the ladder, because we're going to be shot to absolute smithereens up here if we're not careful. Archers, I want you to wait there, because like I said, you will just have a better shot at things. Pick what arrows we can on the way. Let's try to get somewhere relatively safe to shoot from. Maybe here, because I don't think anyone else can shoot us apart from that spot there. We are having to deal with Knights of the Eventide and Eventide Guildsmen here, who are very strong cavalry and cavalry archers, so we do need to bear that in mind. That we might end up dealing with some problems there. You're definitely shooting at me. Please take him down, thank you. How are archers doing? They're slowly getting there. I just killed an Empire Mortal. Well done, me. Oh, I'll shoot you. You're fairly exposed over there, Mr. Dashar Archer. We've got 3 arrows left. We're going to have to go down to our archer line and see if we can pick up some more arrows from somewhere. Right now we have health. How long that's going to last is anyone's guess. It looks like a lot of our archers are actually running out of arrows now. I'm just going to let them spread out a little bit, because I think some of them are struggling to actually get through. I could go for a siege crossbow and bolts. Sure, we'll go for a siege crossbow and bolts, that's fine. We'll see how this goes. The siege crossbow is very strong, but only if I hit. But I can probably pick up any bow from any of my archers when the need arises. I'm horrendously inaccurate with this crossbow. But when it hits hard. I'd still like to try get 300 proficiency with my crossbow. I don't think it's going to happen by the end of this series, but it would be very useful if I did. Oh, that was a okay shot. The nice thing about crossbows is that you don't lose any accuracy over time for continuing to fire. Whereas bows, if you keep a bow drawstring to kind of that tension too long, your aim just is vastly weakened in terms of its quality. We'll definitely get over 200 with crossbows, but who knows about any further than that. I want to shoot that guy because he... Oh, no, never mind, he's dead. But this is why I want to march us inside here, because they just generally, I think, have slightly better shots to work with. I'm trying to focus on their archers if entirely possible. The ones who are going to cause us some problems potentially. Shoot you. Unfortunately not kill you. Any crossbow bolts for me to have? Oh, there was definitely some there. With this arbalest. Not ward arts. Better time bolts. 13 of them. We can do something with that. And because Alistair lost Singal, we'll give it to him. I'm hoping we'll get a couple of Huithril lords to join us now that Huithril is dead. I'll need to go back to Laria to check if we picked up any additional lords. It's not too far from Singal, but I'll have to bear it in mind that it'll be a bit of a distance just to get there. A lot of my archers are still firing, but some of them have run out of ammo now. So at some point we will have to push our archers in. There's no immediate rush to do so, I would say. And we passed 200 with our proficiency, excellent. I do like the crossbows, I think just being able to fire quicker with our other troops is quite useful. There's some more siege bolts. Shoot you. At this rate, I don't think we'll be getting to the hidden mines of Al-Aziz. We can't really spare the time to do so because we're having such a tough fight against the Dashar now, who are the last remaining superpower apart from ourselves. Whether we complete the series, we'll definitely complete the series. Whether we manage to actually finish off the entire map in time is another question. Especially with all the siege tower jobs. Those ones are problematic. I'm hoping we might just be able to overwhelm them with numbers later on. It does take a bit of time for troops to actually, or for castles to let themselves surrender. You got steel bolts, that'll do. Well, you did have steel bolts. Any other crossbows? Some siege bolts. Only one of them. But I think we need to let some of our archers charge now, just because we don't really have any more. A lot of our archers don't have arrows anymore. Just gotta watch out for you, if entirely possible. Just the problem is that these siege crossbows are great, they're really powerful, but they do take an absolute age to reload. Hello there. Let's see if we can go for you. Oh, just missed. Okay, siege crossbows are not really the thing to be trying to do fine shots over there. Where are you coming from? Just standing up there. Hold the line. Hello there. Let's see if we can take you out. It's a bit dangerous to be up here though. Let's reload. Go for one of you if entirely possible. Hold on, I see you going for me there. Okay, I don't think you can shoot me from that angle. So now I come back and shoot. There we go, you're dead. Oh, you're starting to shoot me though. Go over here for relative safety. Any new archers we get should now be able to start shooting again because they probably have got their ammo back. Wow, I'm missing every single one of my shots of these two archers up here. There we go, it's better than nothing. There we go, that desert hunter goes down. How are we looking? We've got 361 of them down, so we're about halfway so far, which is pretty good. No one up there that I can shoot. I'll shoot you. Okay, our archers are causing a blockage, so we'll just let them charge again. Because it's almost more dangerous just to have a blockage there on the castle walls, or on the ladders, I should say. Managed to hit your shield, sir, but not actually hit you. Someone up there is shooting at us, that's fine. If we come over here, they shouldn't have as much of an angle on us, which would be useful. Just trying to focus on their archers, mostly. Oh, just missed you, that's unfortunate. I missed you again. But I'm seeing some more crossbow bolts we can grab, I think. Steel bolts, 22 of them, excellent. And I'll take these bolts as well if I can. Up to 34, because I think those will likely despawn by the time we were next going to get some more bolts in general. There we go. I do really like crossbows, I wish they were faster, but they do quite a bit of damage once used correctly. And I'm by no means using them quite how they should be, but I'm doing an okay job with them, I suppose. I struggle to gauge the height needed sometimes. There we go. Let's reload and try to deal with these chaps up here. I'm trying to go for headshots. The crossbow is sometimes problematic. You're definitely shooting at me, but you're dead now. They just take a long time to reload. You're dead, but when you get a satisfying headshot like that, it's very, very worthwhile. Can we get you? You're going to be you're going to be a tough ask, I think. Do we push up here? We could do. Is it safe? Almost certainly not. Let's try. Shoot you. Right, we're on the castle walls, for better or worse. We'll deal with these archers over here if we can. You're dead. You're dead, good. Maybe we'll switch back into a bow because I'm more likely to get arrows hit here. Oh, hello. No, no, no. Is that where they respawn from? That could be problematic. I just need to get you to run out of arrow or throwing weapons. You seem to have a lot of them. Just duck and weave, or help get some of my friends here to help. There we go. Shoot you. I mean, this bow is nowhere near as powerful as our own one, but it'll do the job. Hello there. Let's shoot you. So we can still get pretty good damage with our new bow as well. Should be able to shoot faster than you. Nicely done. Go after these Knights of Eventide. Also, Alistair is part of the Knights of Eventide, so it feels apt that we give him this territory for the most part. Let's see if we can start going for some of these skirmishers down here. You're definitely returning fire. So our success thwarted at the moment. Just go grab some of these arrows before they inevitably disappear. Oh, I think we just got those in time. Hello. No throwing weapons, no throwing weapons. They're banned. Shoot you. There we go. Could definitely do with a secondary shield. Because our Noldor shield is starting to take a little bit of battering from these throwing weapons. Oh, you just dodged me. 48 kills so far, we're doing pretty well. Let's see if we can start firing over here. I'm just going to watch out for any troops coming in behind me. But we can aim into that mass and probably do some good damage. Just trying to clear out at least some of these to make our troops on the front line have a little bit of an easier time of it. Looks like Agathan's troops are leading the front charge. I just killed an Imperial Lancer, well done me. But generally we're doing pretty well here in terms of knocking them down. Who? Oh, hello. Oh, I wanted your arrows, really. There you go, you're dead. Ah, there's some arrows, excellent. Oh, not war darts. I don't want the war darts, really. I want the arrows, there we go. All 37 of them. Should be excellent. How did I miss that shot? Shoot you. Are they running out of troops? I think they are. I think this is their final batch, really. And you know what? We've barely taken any damage or siege. How often does that happen? Barely never. So let's clear them out. Try to save as many of our troops for future engagements. We've taken Singal. Let's keep pushing in the Dashar homeland if we can. Because that's our best chance at survival. Or even survival, well, our best chance of winning, really. It's just to knacker them of their original homeland, and then their lords will also be unhappy and discontent from a lack of land. So that'll be useful. And hopefully we can give some of this new land to any Huithril lords, but it doesn't mean I'm leaving this land fairly unprotected for the time being. Let's just do some fun stuff here. There we go. Go down here. I knew we had enough support from our other troops just to be able to jump down there. Take you out, take you out. 74 kills. We're not going to get 100. We might be able to get 75 if we're lucky. Oh my goodness, what were you doing? That was weird. But there we go, 75 kills. Not bad, although at a cost of quite a few troops. I think there hopefully should be some troops inside Singal for us to take. Take all this stuff to sell. Not many troops. We'll leave them for our lords. I want them to be able to stay in the fight if possible. We've leveled up, excellent. I think we'll just give this to Alistair. I'd want it just to start being defended ASAP. It does make Alistair very powerful indeed. But I think it is worth it overall. I'll take these Salion nobles, that's fine. There is a tournament here. It doesn't particularly interest me. I'm doing... Oh, get that baggage train back. We're doing pretty okay financially. I don't think that's of concern for us at this stage. Noldor tournament's obviously a little bit different. But just these ones aren't too bad. So we're taking Singal. I don't really want to do Tordar Fortress, so we could try Sanchafid over here. Ah, but the Dashar have arrived. Fine. Rimousk is slightly out of position there. There's not that many Dashar lords here, to be honest. We could... Well, they're traveling to Singal, unfortunately. Let's pull back to Singal in general. See what they plan to do next, if anything. I can try for Saidu Sharif. Singal is not very well protected from any counterattack. Is this a ladders? It is ladders. Excellent. We're going to just try keep knocking them down as best we can. Don't have... Okay, we've got Antonius, Donovan, Lethal Deer. Not as many as I'd like. And to be honest, I did not see who was inside here. If anyone. Ow. Please leave me alone. I really don't fight the desert in the desert castles very often, so I don't have really much recollection of what their layout is in general. We're going to have to stand a little bit closer and also move forward a little bit, because I think they can do some pretty good work here. This looks like a castle with lots of open battlements to shoot them at. So even with only 3 other lords here, we can probably do some good work. Well, I don't know where the rest of our lords are. I'm guessing maybe they're recovering their health to some extent. I'm just seeing... Okay, they seem to come from the left-hand side. That's good to know. Let's try focus on their archers to buy our melee troops some time here. As best we can. Taking some losses, but probably losses we can endure. Let's keep moving our archers forward. The closer they are, the more likely they are to hit something. Oh, we lost a lot of our infantry and melee there. That was problematic. Hopefully our own archers can return fire. They might be a little bit too far forward actually to have any good shots at anything. Currently it's pretty even in terms of losses. Okay, it looks like there might be Emerald Lion Knights inside this castle. That's good to know. I need to check which castle my husband owns, because I can get some troops from him for free. Because technically I do help pay for them. Seems they've got a very long way to go. I do love these Dark Lady Knights. They look pretty cool. But only if they let me up the ladder. Come on, buddy. This might be a poor decision to come up here. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, there's a lot of archers over there. I see the conundrum. Is this safe up here? Almost certainly not. No, it's not. Leave! We leave. In the words of Monty Python, we're going to run away. But I would like to get our own archers up there, because those archers on the other side will be crucifying. How are you guys doing in terms of ammo? A lot of you can still fire, but I will let you charge, I think. Because some of you can at least shoot from the ladders, which would still be effective overall. I just don't really want to be the first ones in the firing line. But we will come up here and fight. Oh my goodness. Maybe we won't. It's not a very safe place to be. Let's see if we can go after some of these archers over here. Take some of you out at least. Okay, we're out of ammo now, so we're just going to have to do this purely off our own melee skill, or lack thereof. Because we're going to be shot from the side there, unfortunately. Wow, these are some very bloody soldiers. Just hiding behind the stairs for my own safety. This is a brutal siege. just those archers over there causing problems for us, I think. There we go, one of them down. We don't have many arrows to work with. Just trying to have those lads break through. I think they're okay though. Anytime I find an arrow, I'm just going to try use it here against some of these archers. Oh, hello. Oh, is you up there? I didn't see you up there. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the long sword. That was silly of me. Forced on bow. I think there's just, yeah, those are just the arrows I had before. Just trying to pick up whatever arrows I can to at least contribute as best I can from a distance. But I am running out of arrows. There's arrows here actually. Let's grab what we can here. Still got to be wary of that chap up there. And these guys up here on the tower. These guys could be problematic. Well, this managed to damage you, I suppose. It's not quite what I had in mind, but it'll do the job. Any way we can cause additional damage is useful. And actually, those archers down there are causing us problems as well. Oh no, that's not going to work for us, I don't think. Let's just get a bunch of arrows from here. When did we pick up a Zweihander? Fine. We can use a Zweihander now. I'm not particularly good with two-handed weapons, but it does at least afford us range from afar. I just wish it wasn't a sword. I wish it was a hammer or something like that. But I think they're running out of steam a little bit here. It's very fun to use a two-handed weapon, admittedly. It's fun to kind of play as a berserker role every now and then. I haven't really used many two-handed weapons apart from in tournaments. They're just so unwieldy in close quarters. Like in sieges, they're a real struggle to use effectively, I find. We've got a few arrows here. Let's use them on these lads down here. Oh, we were short by the lads up there. That's fine, this castle's nearly won. It's not a huge concern for us, I would say. Just a few lads left. Tell you what, even at 9:30 in the UK, it's still pretty sweltering here at the moment. I've just moved flats and I'm getting used to a newer kind of climate for my flats, but goodness me, it's boiling. But I'll get there. I'm getting used to it by now. There we go. We're victorious. Who can we give this to? I want to go back to Laria to see if any Fiatsvein lords have joined our court. We'll leave those for our lords, but I'll take the War Priest and Clerics, and the rest can be left for someone else. Who needs more land? Who's actually going to be here? I'm actually going to give it weirdly to Kasim, because it means he might actually spend time here, which would be useful for us. I've got 2 villages to give out to someone. I'm just aware that Singal is incredibly undefended at the moment, and I'd like it to be more defended. It's a shame we lost Marleon. There wasn't much we could do about it. Let's go have a look at San Shafid. There's Lord Donovan, but he's pretty badly damaged. There's only 329 in here. Is this a siege tower? That's unfortunate. What about Gundar's Lodge? We might be able to get away with Gundar's Lodge. That may well be a siege tower as well. I think we might have already checked Gundar's Lodge. Hello, Montoir Khan. You do not get to go inside.
I shall permit you to travel across my territory in peace, but raid my villages or harm my tribesmen, and I shall kill you.
I don't really want to fight him, but certainly don't want to fight him inside. Everyone can just charge, to be honest. Hello there, Kavera. I want to get Montoir Khan on side, so I'm hoping to be able to take him prisoner here and then release him, if entirely possible. But I think that's him right there, with the purple tabard. Sleeping Tower's horse. No, just a Sileo Knight. Because it... Ow. I should have seen that one coming. That's fine. This will get wrapped up pretty quickly. It's just a small battle, although it will knacker our health if we go in to attack Gundar's Lodge. But if it's a siege tower, I think likely I won't go for it for the time being. We'll have to see if that's a worthwhile endeavour or not. And there we go, Mercenary Horseman goes down, and the fairly small force of Montoir Khan goes down as well. He managed to escape, unfortunately. It's nothing really worth picking up there. I'll take the Green Ball Knight, that's fine. And the rest I will leave. Now, is Gundar's Lodge is a siege tower? Everything around here is siege towers. It's really rather annoying. Okay, let's pull back to Laria. I'm hoping we'll have time to get things done here. Hereward Khan, I'd love to speak to you actually, because I think you're a good friend. Yeah, you're cooperative.
I shall permit you to travel across my territory in peace, but raid my villages or harm my tribesmen, and I shall kill you.
How do you feel about Kadam Bahadur Khan? I'm disturbed about my Lord Kadam Bahadur's Khan choice companions. Would you come join me? You'd be very, very welcome. You only own some villages, that's fine, but you do get the Larian troops and I want them. Ask for your support for the Throne of Pendor. You don't like the people, so I'm going to say, if I were Queen, I would deal with all men fairly and I hold the rights to the commons. Because I don't have anything about companions here. I asked you to pledge allegiance to me. Militarily, when I consider the lay of the land, I realise to pledge myself to you now would endanger my faithful retainers and family. I'm more comfortable with you. You speak of protecting the commons. I'll be pleased to serve a king who respects the rights of his subjects, although I worry that a king who took a throne without proper cause would not rule with justice. I don't think he's going to say yes, but we're going to try. Oh my goodness. Lord Hereward. Excellent. He's an excellent commander to have on side. What are you and your men doing? I'm going to get you to follow me. Oh, I'm thrilled to have Hereward on side. He's got Larian Sentinels. Excellent. We need to give him some land. But I'm still going to head back to Laria. I can give him a village there, maybe. Well, I think he's actually upstanding, so we may not need to. Farhad Khan. It's fine. There's only some transport there. I know Singal is very unprotected, but I want to get back to Laria. I don't want any lords that are on my side to run away here. Oh, Lord Qasim's actually joined us in combat for once. Doesn't happen very often. Any lords here from the Fiat's Vein? Doesn't look it, does it? Hello there. I'm thinking to strengthen the unity. No. I'm going to take out a mercenary company, I think. I'll take out some Metonheims. The Floydbroider. was hoping for some Fierce Vein defections, to be honest. But it doesn't look like that's the case. I forgot you guys fight on foot. That's probably not a great decision. Where do we want to go take? I guess we want to go try to take Tuldar. I'm wary of going back to Marleon and Vendor at the moment, purely just because of the heretics that will be in the area, I would imagine. And we can give this new land to Baron Hereward. That's not a problem. Lethal Doom has been taken prisoner. Damn, that's unfortunate. He is one of our strongest lords. Been very useful to have him on side. Let's see if we can take Tuldar Fortress here. It is a siege tower, but we need to keep moving this in the correct direction here. Rain has been defeated. There's some oh lords. Pause, 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 pause. That's some pretty strong forces. Lord Ronis, I'm guessing a lot of the Fierce Vein lords have joined up with the Dashar now. Certainly a few of them. There's Lord Montoir. I don't know if we got the gusto to take this guy on, or these guys on in general. We could certainly try pull back. We do have decent forces there, and actually Lord Roan's pretty strong. Let's pull back a little bit. Unfortunately, our forces are somewhat split in two. Let's go for Sigismund Stonehand here. Because you are Marshal, I'd like to bring you on side if entirely possible. 1360 versus 848. I think we can do that, but we will do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.